Alright, hello. Welcome back to Back to the Future, the game. Episode 3, if I am not mistaken. So, just give me a second. Activate the stream manager on my phone, and there we go. Okie dokie, here we are, and without further ado, I'd say let's jump right into the game. Oh, well, not. I always forget that there's this screen. Yes, show me the goals. Give me the paper. Thursday, May 15th, 1986. And there we are. Back to the future. The game. Episode 3, Citizen Brown. Oh, I see. This game. Oh well. Guess we're stuck up there now.
Doc!
Relax! We've got everything under control.
Right, so, escape from the crash time machine, but first... Settings? Subtitles. Now we go back. Alright, so, let's see how we get out of there.
Don't worry, everybody. I'm okay. The billboard broke my fall.
Window? Oh yeah, the classic
This is the
DeLorean
dumbest
window.
design ever.
Well... Alright. Can we...
Hello?
No.
She can't hear me.
Can't hear us. Billboard?
Citizen Brown. That's Doc, all right, but what the heck's going on here? I gotta get out of this death trap.
Yeah. Horn?
What the hell?
Hey, could you give me a... Jennifer?
Window?
It's already open.
Let's talk to her.
Jennifer, I need some help.
Martin? It is you. Is that a DeLorean?
Well, maybe?
Yes, no, I mean, sorta. You don't remember the DeLorean?
Well, I'll certainly remember it now. It's sticking out of the friggin' billboard.
Never mind that. Just give me a hand, okay?
Good one.
So who you supposed to be? Luke or Bo?
This isn't funny, Jennifer.
What's the date? You've changed. What are you doing? Help me down. I mean, that's pretty straightforward. We know the date. We know she's changed, but she wouldn't, so, yeah.
Can you help me down?
Why don't you just jump.
I'll break my neck.
And
The door's jammed. Can you get it open?
I can't reach it. Besides, I'm not climbing under the car. It could come down on my head.
Do you have
You
anything
got
else?
any rope you can toss me?
All I have is this rusty wrench thing I found in the dirt.
A tire iron. I think that'll do. Toss it here.
Straight
Oh,
through the
back
window.
off, Martin. This is my whatchamacallit. What do you give me for it?
What are you doing?
What are you doing down there?
Not that you'd ever understand it, but I'm doing my part to support the arts in Hill Valley. Anyway, what's the technical term for attempting to jump your DeLorean through a billboard? Where did you even get a DeLorean? Is it stolen?
That's a little complicated.
I bet.
Alright, may I?
May I please have the tire iron?
The tire who?
The big metal thing you're holding.
Oh, right. As soon as you offer up a decent trade.
Oh,
Alright.
all right. Let me think this through.
Don't strain your brain, Geekzilla.
What do we have in our inventory that we could trade? Newspapers? A flask? Maybe let's try the flask.
Jennifer! This is all I got.
Is there anything in it? Give it here. It smells like armpits and booze. Irving Kid Tannen, the gangster? Where the hell did you get this?
It's a long story. Can I just have the tire iron now?
Heads up!
Thanks.
Convenient
Oh,
cat?
great. Now what? Oops. Oh.
Well, your dorkness, my debt to society is paid. As for you, good luck with your car. Way to stick it to Big Brother. Just don't expect your sudden cry for attention to change anything between us, dig?
Doesn't change what? Look, Jennifer, I think there are some things we need to talk about. Hey, maybe you can give me a lift into town.
Oh, sure, Martin. Climb on in.
Hey, Jennifer,
I
wait!
told you, we're through, McFly. I'll never date such a square again.
My own girlfriend thinks I'm a square? Jesus, could this get any worse? Whoa, whoa, whoa!
So much for a time machine.
Doc, I could really use your help right about now.
Relax. We've got everything under control.
Okay, so our goal is now to get over the wall. Let's try the simple
These
thing.
walls couldn't possibly go around the entire city, could they?
I guess. Can we do anything with the DeLorean still?
Dead. May 15th, 1986. Yeah, the date's right, but... That's not good.
I'm performing community service for... no. Come on. Alright, you know what? Gate. Let's just try this. Talk to people.
Check. Sibilance.
Who is this? Stop messing with the intercom.
Oh, hi. Can you buzz me in?
Visitors must check in at the north gate.
Oh, North Gate. I'm not walking clear around Hill Valley. There's gotta be another way.
There's a security camera. Can we do anything about that? Apparently not. Okay. So... wheel.
Well, at least one of the hover wheels work.
So... we have the tire iron, so I guess... use that with the wheel? And hover away.
Okay, good. This could be useful. Now think, Marty, think.
Use... what do we have any? No. So let's just...
Now that it's off the car, it looks like the power cables for the hover system have disconnected.
So... can we... hover system? Nope. Mr. Fusion?
I don't really feel qualified to repair a nuclear reactor. Maybe it's still under warranty. Well, I guess technically it's way...
Well, go back. Battery, that's what I was looking for.
12 volts. Wait, this is the car battery? It must have been installed in 2015 with the Mr. Fusion. Still has plenty of juice.
2015. What a year. Still waiting for my Mr. Fusion. And the flying cars, and I don't... This is the darkest time.
Let's
I
see
know
here.
that.
Red to positive, black to negative.
And it's hovering.
Far out.
The wheel died back on its
Okay,
way
Doc,
to
let's see what kind of
Snow Planet.
nightmare alternate timeline I've landed in this time. Okay, Marty. Nothing to be afraid of. It's just an alternate Hill Valley that's turned my girlfriend into a punk rock vandal. That doesn't mean it's full of post-apocalyptic biker gangs run by armies of Biff clones. Just take a deep breath and remember, we gotta find Doc.
Doc?
Attention citizens. BTTF offers information regarding the accident involving the collision between an unlicensed sports car and signage outside the south gate.
It's so clean.
Good morning, citizen.
Good morning to you too, citizen.
What's going on here, Doc? Jeez, my Hill Valley never looked this good.
Watch where you're going, citizen.
Sorry. Mr. Parker,
That's Officer Parker to you, Martin. Now what's with the outfit? It's Thursday.
yeah?
Polo shirt
yeah,
Thursday.
Thursday off.
You're out of uniform. That's a violation of Civic Ordinance 9 EEE. And you're not wearing an ID, in direct violation of Ordinance WB 714. What are you up to, citizen?
Polo shirt.
Are you on the pot, citizen? Put your arms up, spread your legs.
Hey, what are you doing?
Quiet. Hold still. Nothing. What's your deal today, McFly?
Come on, Citizen Brown. What's the pad down? What happened to Jennifer? And are you a cop? What's with the pat down?
Hey, what's with the pat down? What do you think, I'm packing heat?
Heat, contraband,
Contraband?
you know. Booze, smokes, bubblegum, dogs, circus
Bubblegum
peanuts.
is illegal?
Come on, McFly. You're smart enough to know that ignorance of the Civic Ordinance 2XM isn't an excuse.
Alright. So where can I?
Can you tell me where I can find Doc, Citizen Brown?
Are you sure you're an honor student? Where do you think he is at this time of day?
At work?
That's right, working at the courthouse.
A courthouse?
Heavy.
And what? Since when are you a cop?
Since when are you a cop? I thought you were a shoe salesman.
Are you on something? I've always been a cop, just like my pa.
Great, I've turned my girlfriend's dad into a cop.
Alright. And last but not least.
Have you seen Jennifer?
What's it to you? I thought she broke up with you.
Yeah, well, I need to talk to her about that.
Good luck finding her. I usually don't see her unless she's racking up demerits for her art.
Demerits?
I've got to finish my beat. Are you gonna make trouble for me today?
No.
No what?
No, sir.
That's right, citizen.
Alright, so let's self-tour? Let's have a look at
Oh,
that.
wait, citizen. Are you about to throw something away? Make sure you use the correct receptacle. Hill Valley takes pride in its diverse waste management system. What is the aluminum content of that can? Make sure it goes into the correct blue receptacle. Is that green, clear, or amber glass? It makes a difference. Remember that all consumable wrapping is tagged with a microchip to help us automatically police litter.
Alright, let's, statue? That looks wild.
Having fun, kid?
Ah, who said that?
Attempting to destroy public landmarks is a violation of C-64.
I wasn't trying to destroy it.
Take your demerit.
Alright, what else do we have? Nothing in this direction. Another self-tour.
First Citizen Brown, the mindhead of Hill Valley, a man of infinite wisdom and awe-inspiring imagination. Emmett Lathrop Brown had been raised by a family legacy steeped in law, but hadn't set his sights on his destiny until he single-handedly thwarted the nefarious gangster Irving Kid Tannen and his bootlegging syndicate. After this heroic event, immortalized by the grand statue on the courthouse lawn, First Citizen Brown devoted his life to civil and social engineering, using Hill Valley as a prototype for tomorrow's cities today.
Well, let's try and get into the courthouse, I guess. Why not?
Hill Valley Courthouse. How may I help you, citizen?
I need to see Doc, or Citizen Brown.
Do you have an appointment?
No, but
Then I'm afraid you'll have to wait your turn. Citizen Brown's a very busy man.
that voice sounds familiar. Biff? Doc? Doc, wait! I need to talk to you.
So, we can get in through this gate if it's open. Well, but it isn't, so... Oh, what other way could there be open? Can we smuggle ourselves inside?
Step away from the decycling bin, citizen.
Decycling?
Final resting place for all contraband within Hill Valley, the decycling bin ensures that socially toxic items will never find their way back into the hands of the general public in any way, shape, or form.
So it's where all the cool stuff goes to die.
If by cool you mean dangerous, then yes.
Car check.
Hey, what do you think you're doing?
Nothing. I'm just standing here.
Loitering, huh?
What is this?
It's a demerit. No loitering. So get a move on, citizen.
You gotta be kidding.
Apparently not. Well, can we just...
Gates? Huh, these are new.
Talk to the officer? No, that's the same
I've got to
stuff
finish my
again.
beat. Are you gonna make trouble for me today?
Yes.
No.
No what?
No.
That's right, citizen.
Right. So... We found dog. We are trying to explore the city if this lets us. God, this is some janky controls. You know, let's swoop. Let's have a look.
Hey, can't you read? Oh, it's you, McFly.
Leech?
Hey, my bad. I should have wrote the sign in Latin, just so you'd understand.
What sign?
Outway to Unchley. Now eat it, Bay, and let me catch some Z's.
Yeah, bruh. What do we have here? Invisible wall. Alright. Nothing. Nothing. Okay. So, Citizen Plus program. Let's talk to Biff.
Biff?
then.
Hey, you're George and Lorraine's youngest. Martin, right?
What? You don't know me?
Only by reputation. Brown Cadet of the Month, 3 months running. Impressive. Are you interested in the Citizen Plus program?
What's Citizen Plus?
What is this Citizen Plus?
It's Citizen Brown's new re-education program, and I'm the first of Hill Valley's Citizen Plus. Pluses. Plus I?
Plus I?
A re-education program?
Plus or
What the hell?
Please don't swear,
Jesus.
Martin. It makes me uncomfortable.
Let's lead with a compliment.
Nice clothes. You lose a bet or something?
What do you mean? I'm wearing what everyone's wearing. It's Polo Shirt Thursday. You, my friend, are out of uniform.
So I've heard.
Yeah, well, there's always tomorrow. Hawaiian Shirt Friday.
Great.
And last but not least, was
Listen,
that
Biff,
dog in the
that
corner.
car I saw you get out of, was that Doc Brown in there with you?
Ah, Doc. That should be his new nickname. But yeah, that was Citizen Brown. What an inspirational guy.
How'd you get FaceTime with him? He seems so busy.
You got that right, Martin. Citizen Brown's a busy, busy guy. But fortunately, unfortunately, I'm a special case. See, Martin, I used to be a real bad apple. A real butthead.
Who? A butthead? No.
You, a butthead? No.
What can I say, Martin? I was always getting into trouble. Too much trouble, what with the booze, the partying, the women. Even my dogs were a pack of trouble. Pack, get it?
Yeah. What does this have to do with Citizen Brown?
Well, after getting in so much trouble, the authorities, they took me in to see Citizen Brown and gave me an ultimatum. Citizen Plus or bust.
Do I have a shot at seeing? Honestly.
Do you think I could get to see Citizen Brown if I did all the bad stuff you used to do?
I guess, but why would you want to act like that?
I want to know more about Citizen Plus.
And I just can't wait to tell you all about it. Did I mention the swell digital watch you get with the program?
Oh, wow. Okay, let's stop talking about it. At least there's a shot. What does the program do? Tell me about the watch.
So what's the point of Citizen Plus?
Well, it may not be as noticeable for an upstanding citizen like yourself, but the hypnotherapy sessions help to tame the urges to break the rules.
Whoa. Hypnotherapy?
Well, sure, Martin. Why, it makes obedience automatic.
Obedience? This is some kind of brainwashing?
That's a good way to think about it. Scrubbing all those nasty thoughts right out of your noggin.
Yeah, wow. Okay. How did I become Citizen Plus? Tell me about the watch. At least there is a choice. Okay. Oh, tell me more about the watch.
You said you get some sort of watch.
Oh, it's a real classy deal. Just look at this state-of-the-art ticker. It's got all sorts of special modes programmed in. I still haven't figured out how to set the time, but I'm sure a smart guy like you could do it no problem.
What do you gotta do to be a Citizen Plus?
It starts with an application. They take a complete medical evaluation and give you a stack of contracts to fill out.
It sounds boring already.
But then you get an appointment with Citizen Brown in about 2 years.
2 years?
He's very busy keeping Hill Valley running. The only time he deviates from his schedule is when some Looney Tune is running around racking up demerits. Fortunately, that almost never happens.
Okay, let's stop talking about
Okay,
Citizen Plus
let's stop talking about Citizen Plus right now.
Okay.
now. Tell me more about your sordid past.
So, about all the bad things you used to do.
Gosh, Martin, I really don't like dredging up the past. But, all right, if it'll help you make a decision about Citizen Plus.
Tell me about the illegal substances, tell me about the vicious dogs, tell me about the illegal women. Let's start at the top.
You said something about booze?
Beer, rum, whiskey, wine coolers, you name it, I drank it. Not only did I drink it, I smuggled it into Hill Valley, too.
Chip off the old block, huh?
Used to be I'd knock your block off for a comment like that. But yeah, I guess I was following in Pop's crummy footsteps.
So, no booze in Hill
So there's no booze in Hill Valley.
Nope. Sure, someone tries to sneak some in every now and then, but cops like Officer Parker over there always catch 'em sooner or later.
Good on you. Okay, so tell me about the vicious dogs.
Why'd your dogs get you in trouble? You weren't running dog fights, were you?
No, nothing that bad. I just used to have a lot of dogs.
What's wrong with that?
Nothing, other than them keeping the neighbors up all night, lunging at old people, and eating all the squirrels in the park. In fact, I'm ashamed to say it was my out-of-control dogs that were directly responsible for the banning of dogs throughout Hill Valley.
You don't sound very ashamed.
Oh, I am. Very, very ashamed.
What kind of trouble did you get into with women? They weren't hookers?
No, nothing like that. It's just that I wasn't always discreet about my affections.
What?
Public displays of affection, Martin. You know, necking and such.
That's illegal?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Let's change the subject.
Thanks. I don't like talking about my old nasty self.
Nah. So no more old
So you
beef.
won't break any rules anymore?
Kid, the Citizen Plus treatment makes it physically impossible for me to break rules.
Yeesh.
How so?
Oof.
Now I get physically ill if I try to break a rule.
Re-education still in effect?
How's your re-education holding up?
Still incapable and uninterested in breaking the rules.
Okay,
See you later,
fair
Biff.
Bye, Martin.
What's that?
What's Jen up to now?
Let's find out.
Attention citizens. After receiving
Run,
fraction of
run, run. She's a sprayer. Vandalism. Still at it. Eh.
Jennifer!
Whatever.
Jen!
You got a problem?
Let me see. What are you painting?
Leech
Interested
and
in
the whoosh
art.
bags. Never heard of them.
No, you wouldn't have. They don't play much punk on those smooth jazz stations you listen to.
Smooth jazz. I couldn't possibly be that square, even in an alternate timeline.
Can I borrow
Give me a
something?
can of spray paint. I got an urge to paint something.
Happy little trees? Get yourself a watercolor kit. I'm not sharing my wall.
Let me check a bit lately. What do you think of the other me? You left me
What's the
stranded.
deal, Jennifer? You left me stranded outside the city
I want
gates.
some backstory here.
Yeah, that was pretty rotten, wasn't it? I'm such a horrible role model. Better get away before I corrupt you.
Go ahead,
Look,
go it up.
I don't know what you got against me in this time, lately, but I'm here to make things right. I've missed you, you know?
Take a look at me, Martin. Do I look like the kind of girl that would hang around the president of the Junior Brown Brigade?
I don't know what the hell you're talking about, but I gotta admit, I kinda like you like this.
Oh, barf?
Yeah. What do you think of the other me? Breaking the rules.
So do you spend most of your time vandalizing public property?
Don't even think about snitching on me. Unless you want this spray can up your...
No, listen, you got me wrong. I'm looking to, break a few rules myself.
You?
Yeah. Look in the dangerous animal. Where can I get some contraband? Public displays of affection. Really? Isn't graffiti a major inflation? Never mind. I think let's go with the contraband.
Do you know where I could score some forbidden materials?
Do I strike you as somebody who would possess illegal substances?
Kinda, yeah.
And you strike me as somebody who would turn in somebody like me. Next topic.
All right.
What do you
dangerous
know about harboring dangerous animals?
So you met my new boyfriend. Oh, lighten up.
All right, public displays.
This ban on public displays of affection bites.
Hey, you're talking about my most favoriteest legal infraction of all.
Yeah?
Not with you. Ew.
Let's protest the PDA law. First one I hear about the graffiti.
Isn't graffiti a major infraction?
You'd think. But after Big Brown had all those buildings coated in that Teflon polymer junk a couple years ago, graffiti's been knocked down to a 2 demerit offense. Go fig.
So let's protest the
This law against
PDA
public
law.
kissing is a load of bull, right?
Yeah, this town is full of it. What are you gonna do?
Protest. That's what. Let's go stage a public kiss-in.
Let's not and say we did.
On second thought, maybe I don't want to know any more about breaking the rules.
Wuss.
So, what else do we have here? What do you think of the other meat? Nah. Let's just go all in. I have a plan to fix Hill Valley and
Hill Valley's totally screwed up, but I got a plan to fix everything.
You do, huh?
I'm gonna go talk to Citizen Brown and get him to make it all better.
That sounds like the kind of plan you'd come up with, weirdo.
Alright, I'll change Brown's ways.
Citizen Brown is a really great guy.
You're wasting your breath, Martin. I don't buy into all that happy talk.
No, really, this crazy police state wasn't his idea. It'll all get undone once I have a good talk with him.
You know, I almost feel sorry for you.
It won't be long before I see Citizen Brown.
Hey, can I come with you?
You want to see Citizen Brown too?
Yeah. Maybe he can give me a heart when he gives you a brain.
Couldn't hurt to ask. Your paint's starting to streak.
Ah!
Alright, so... junk? Let's look at the junk.
That junk looks awfully familiar. 50 years familiar.
Plank?
I don't want to go digging through the trash unless I absolutely have to.
Yeah, but this very much looks like I could walk up there, go back there, and that would be something. Oh, game design. Oh, game design. Well, they're brick doorway.
They've bricked up the entrance to the old speakeasy.
Interesting. Very interesting. Can I? No, I cannot go up the stairs. Why would I?
That leads to the soup mo. Leech is in there. I'd rather he come out here.
Okay, so... Am I still in the Explorer? Yep. So, game, what do you want me to do now? Quick! Jennifer, yes. We should talk to Jennifer. Have you meet and talk to as many people as you can to discover who your allies are. Alright, then I will continue to talk to Jennifer. This game is actually getting a bit tedious.
What is it
Tiny
now?
Big bit. Have you checked out Biff
Did you
lately?
get a load of Biff Tannen back there? He's so...
Calm.
yeah, creeps me out.
You and me both. If that's what the Citizen Plus program's all about, I'll stay a Citizen Minus.
Good one. Yeah, we know those.
What do you know about the Citizen Plus program?
Only what I hear on TV, and the radio, and the newspapers, and the PA systems all over town. They want everybody to enroll, and they say it'll make us all happy and well-adjusted, which is why I'm gonna stay clear of it.
What do you think
So,
about the me?
Jennifer,
Uh-huh.
what do you think of me?
I don't.
Good.
Seriously, what have you got against me? I'm kind of popular, right?
Very popular among a certain crowd.
What crowd?
Dorks.
What do you mean,
Marty
dorks?
McFly a dork? It's impossible. He can't be a dork.
Okay, anyone who talks about himself in the third person is a dork.
Case and? Well, yeah. Any chance my parents are still normal?
My mom and dad.
What about them?
Would you say they're normal?
By Hill Valley standards, yeah. In other words, they're warped beyond repair. Sorry to be the one to break it to you.
Well...
You act like I'm a turnoff, but I don't buy it. We were meant to be together.
Look, just because I let you tag along to a couple of concerts doesn't mean we're Romeo and Juliet. I mean, sure, you're a little cute, but you're into all this honor student crap.
Honor student?
And I'm into more interesting things. And guys.
What interesting guys.
You going out with someone else? I bet I can make you forget him.
Sorry, Martin, but you just don't rate anymore.
Okay.
Your
so
paint's starting to streak.
Ah!
we talked to her. And what about? Let's...
Must be where Jen keeps her paints. Locked. Give me a can of spray paint. I got an urge to paint something.
Happy little trees? Get yourself a watercolor kit. I'm not sharing my wall.
Okay, so let's walk out of here.
Look out, son!
Mom?
Ba-da-ba-ba. Let's talk to Lorraine.
Mom? Mom!
But are you happy?
Happiness is overrated, Lorraine. I'm content.
Well, I'll think about it.
Mom?
Hi there, Martin. I saw you as I was driving in. Did you hear me honking?
Mom, that can't be you.
Martin, are you all right?
I'm fine. It's just that you're so gray.
Well, isn't that an uplifting way to greet your mother?
Sorry, I just don't...
I guess you're right, though. I am going a little gray. No thanks to your father.
What are you doing out here?
So, what? Are you out here shopping or something?
Oh, shopping? Pah! Who shops anymore? No, it's that time of the month for me again. For my civic duty. I'll be polishing the statue all day.
Oh, right.
But the real question is, whose golf cart is that?
What's with the golf cart, Mom?
Now, Martin, I know you're embarrassed to be driving around in last year's model, but we really can't afford the 86s yet.
What about my truck?
No one owns a truck in Hill Valley. Martin, are you sure you're feeling okay?
Yeah. I must have had a really vivid dream last night.
Well, I hope your dream world was more fun than this one. Could you do me a favor? I forgot to give your father my timesheet for last week, and now Mr. Nosy is convinced that I'm hiding something from him.
Timesheet?
Aren't they annoying? But Citizen Brown always says, a scheduled life is a happy life. Anywho, could you be a dear and drop it off at the house? Here, take the car.
Actually,
I know, dear. Love you too. I'd give you a kiss, but you know what that gets ya. Don't forget to pick me up this evening.
Yeah, sure.
Alright, so... to the car.
Well, it's not the truck, but I guess it'll do.
I don't know, John. Isn't this illegal?
What isn't illegal in Hill Valley?
What if Citizen Brown's watching?
Don't worry, nobody can see us here.
He's a peeping Tom. Ah! Dad.
Try to warn your old man the next time, okay?
Hey, I hear you got hit with some more demerits, Nathan. Good on you, I say. Sure, never trust a guy with less than 1,000 demerits, am I right?
Alright, so... let's see what we have here. Recycling bin guitar.
Hey, what's my guitar doing out here?
Your mother and I convinced you to give it up, remember? Rock and roll music is frowned on by the Brown administration. It sets a poor example for all the kids who look up to you as a model of studiousness and moral gravity. And besides, you're not very good.
Come on, Dad. I need that guitar.
Give me one good reason why I should give it back to you.
Because... a certain girl is only gonna like me if I can play the guitar.
A certain girl? You don't mean...
Jennifer.
Oh, Martin. Why are you fixated on that little hellion? She's nothing but trouble.
Yeah, my kind of trouble.
And besides, the way you play guitar, you're only gonna drive her further
Oh.
Go ahead, son. Do your worst.
Thanks, Dad.
Hey, demerit? Hey, what for? Insufficiently follow shoes.
Let's have a look at the
Good day, citizen.
monitors. See how? Monitor? PC. Ah, there we go.
Oh, it's recording. I don't want to mess up Dad's work.
Can we talk? No, we can't talk to the father. But well,
Another day in Hill Valley. A perfect
let's.
place to
Can we
live.
walk through the front door? No, let's.
Attention, citizens! This domicile is in violation of Civic Ordinance CZ-36 and has been placed in protective quarantine until corrective measures can be taken. Please back away from the house and have a nice day.
What the hell?
Don't violate the perimeter, son.
Good morning, Mrs. Brown.
Perimeter.
Please address me as
Hey.
Mrs. Citizen Brown.
So, Squawk Box, let's
What's
talk.
the problem, citizen?
Oops, wrong number.
No problem then. So let's see.
Wait, Mom asked me to do something while I was here.
What was it? I don't know. Nobody seems to have anything to ask. Oh yeah. Right. Come on. Controls. Ah. Da-ba-da-ba-ba. Inventory. Lawrence timesheet. Give that to George.
I saw Mom downtown. She told me to give this to you.
Thanks.
Say, what gives around here?
Ah, you know, the usual. Keeping tabs on Hill Valley through my trusty bank of monitors. Always on the lookout for some interesting footage.
What are you looking for? Why are you doing this? Who do you work for? What are you looking for?
Interesting. What do you mean, interesting?
What kind of silly question is that? I've been gathering candid documentary footage for Citizen Brown's promotional videos for over a year now. I know your mother doesn't approve of my work, but wait a minute. You say you saw Lorraine? 11 to 12 hair salon, 12 to 12:20 lunch at soup mo counter, cream of asparagus with crackers.
What was that?
You know your mother's
Crackers.
problems. If she slips up again, it could mean demerits for the whole family. There she is, polishing the statue in the park. Just like the schedule dictates. Oh, then everything's fine. Good. Unless... How was she when you spoke to her? Lucid? Sober?
Mom's a boozer?
Whoa, Dad, what are you telling me? Are you saying Mom's a drunk?
Shh. I don't know for sure that your mother has relapsed into her old ways, but she's been acting very odd lately. Almost as if she didn't like my constant supervision. Confidentially,
I can't imagine
I
why.
suspect she's got a flask hidden somewhere. Probably very near the spot where she's working right now. Do me a favor, son, will you? See if you can worm the truth out of her. She won't confide in me, but she may be less guarded with you. Double rations this week if you help your old man out. What do you say? That's a good boy.
Okay, Dad, we need to talk.
What were you hiding when I came in? What were you hiding? Tell me about
What
it.
were you hiding when I came in just now?
Hiding? I don't know what you're talking about, son.
Come on, I saw it. It was a videotape, right?
I might as well tell you. After all, you'll be 18 soon.
Tell me what?
Porn.
Hill Valley under Citizen Brown is not quite the contented town you were led to believe it was.
What? No way.
No way.
This isn't a criticism of the great man himself, of course, or his sainted wife, Edna. No one's worked harder than they to apply the most advanced social planning techniques to our municipality. But,
What?
confidentially, not everybody appreciates it. A great many citizens, perhaps even the majority, actively resent the Brown administration. They don't say so publicly, of course. But in private, well, just listen.
I tell you, Bert, this regime is a joke. They're all laughing at us over in Fairfax.
A toast to Citizen Brown. May his beloved courthouse be struck by lightning. Shh, Agnes, you're awful. Are you coming to the town square, Lester? Citizen Brown's about to give another speech.
Citizen Brown can kiss my hairy...
Well, you get the idea.
It sounds like people can't stand what the Browns have done to Hill Valley.
Not everyone. Only around 50%, maybe 60.
Does Citizen Brown know?
He should. Whenever I send copies of my raw footage to the Public Relations Department over at the courthouse, I get a memo telling me how much Citizen Brown thanks me for my service. But how could he see those videos and not do anything about it?
Maybe you should take your tapes directly to Brown.
Oh, I don't know about that. I mean, sure, he might appreciate my bringing these problems to his attention and reward me for my public service, but then again, they say it's never wise to be the bearer of bad news.
I'll take the tape to Citizen. I'll do it. Give me the tape.
Why don't you give me those videotapes? I'll take them to Citizen Brown.
Thanks for offering, son, but I don't want to get you involved. Citizen Brown won't like what he sees on them, and I wouldn't want you to get the brunt of his displeasure, not to mention the displeasure of all the folks on the tapes. Once they find out I recorded them, no, I'm not letting these tapes out of my sight. It's too dangerous.
Well... So it's something we both know. Ask about his rules. What's the deal with the house? How do these monitors... Honestly...
How exactly does this setup work?
I'm glad to see you taking an interest. Each of these monitors is connected to multiple cameras, of which I've strategically jacked into throughout the valley, with official clearance, of course. I can switch between cameras with these buttons. There's also a VCR for each monitor. I keep a record of everything I see, so if I happen across something intriguing, I can keep it on file.
Ask about me, ask about you. Knowing me and knowing you.
So about you and your, work. Shoot. Okay, different subject.
Yeah?
Well, I'll leave you to your snooping.
Supervising, son. Supervising.
Supervising.
I'll leave you to it.
Right.
Good morning, Mrs. Brown.
Break some rules.
Address me as Mrs. Citizen Brown. I'm sorry, Mrs. Citizen Brown.
Break some
It's
rules.
just a thing. I worked so hard to get that title.
So... Where... can I... No, I can't walk into the back. Alright, so... I guess... we try and head back into town. And now... let's talk to our mother.
Mom?
Ask about fast. Can I wait?
Mom, are you drinking again?
Don't be silly, dear. Booze is illegal, you know.
Yeah, Mom. It's just that Dad mentioned.
Your father. Why, I just can't get away from his prying eyes. Always spying, always watching. You mind your own business, George.
Now, Lorraine, this is for your own good. I know you're keeping a secret from me.
It's mine to keep.
Dad! Mom! Knock it off, you two!
Now, you listen here, young man. This is an adult matter between your mother and me.
Dad, I know, but your way isn't working. You gotta give her some space here.
Huh? Where'd she go?
Mom?
Aha! I knew it. What is that
You'll
in
never
your
catch me
hand?
alive.
Rum? Gin? A wine cooler?
For your information, it's brass cleaner. I have a job to do here, you know.
Lorraine.
No.
Lorraine, I'm just trying to look out for you. You know the kind of trouble we can get into if you're drinking again.
George, I wouldn't be so on edge if you weren't suffocating me all the time.
Was that an admission?
An admission of how smothered I am by you.
Okay, so can I do anything with that? Nope. Can I tilt that statue again? What? Now I don't get written up? Okay. Huh. So, what do I do now? How do I continue this? How do I break some more rules? What do I have in my inventory? I have the guitar. Yeah. Nothing really breakable. Talk to the dude again. Oh.
Okay. Welcome to Soupmo, where soup is just... Oh, it's you. This better be important, McFly.
Leech, was that Jennifer?
Well, A, it's none of your business, and B, seeing as she ain't your chick no more, yeah.
Okay, now this timeline is really pissing me off.
What's with the sneezing? What's on the menu? Free sample? Give me free samples.
Where are the free samples?
Here, I keep them behind the counter.
Whoa.
Oh, God.
If you puke, you're cleaning it up, wuss.
I can't finish this.
Not my problem.
What the hell?
Why are the samples behind the counter?
I can't leave them out, dude. There's a DOG running around town, and he keeps going after the sample tray, knocking them all over the ground.
A dog? Wait, these samples haven't been on the ground, have they?
Geez, McFly, relax. They're fresh. Mostly.
About this dog, what's he look like?
Beats me. He's a smart little SOB. He only comes around when my back is turned.
Then how do you know it's a dog? You can smell him?
Allergies, dimwit.
See ya.
Smell you later.
Even screwed up Nutso Hill Valley doesn't deserve that smell.
So now we wait, I guess? There he is, the dog.
Hey! There's that mangy. Ah, go get him, McFly!
Try and see, that's why the plank is there. So the dog can hop over it. I can I? Come on. Spray can, thank you. Plank. Hop over.
He's gotta be hiding in here somewhere. I bet you're under here. Not a sign of him.
Gosh, dilly darn it. So, let's go back out.
McFly? My spray can?
Oh.
Dork.
No. What? Why is there this big chunk of animation just for that? Why? This really shows its age. I mean, 2011? So...
Where could he be hiding?
Where could he be Wait, do I... Use that with... a fridge?
Decency prevents me from leaving this here.
Man.
Peas, liver, and soy. 3 things that have nothing to do with hot dogs. Reminds me of the liver treats Doc used to give Einstein.
So can I use that with like the table?
Decency prevents me from leaving. You in there, Einie? Or whatever your name is these days?
Oh, come on.
Not a sign of him.
So, let's see. You'll never be able to guess. Mm-hmm. Figure that if only if the dog had left tracks, you wouldn't have to guess which. Hiding. Yes. Oh, see? Got it. Sometimes
It would look better blue.
brain's just not working at all. And thus we walk out of here again. Lengthy animation. Yada yada yada. Dog hops back in. Come on. Yeah. Oh, no. Of course, we can skip stuff, so back in. La 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 la. Back over there.
Now we're in business.
And now we know where the dog is. The dog is behind the table.
I outsmarted you, didn't I? Ah, don't be like that, Einie.
Can I now give the hot dog symbol?
Look, Einie, I've got a treat for you. Attaboy. Now hold still. See? I'm not such a bad guy, right? Whoa, whoa, okay. I guess I've won you over. I wish they were all this easy. Huh? What is it, boy? Einstein, wait! No! Help!
Oh, rabies! Rabies, help!
Back! Down! Sit! Play dead!
Officer Parker, subdue that beast at once!
Einstein, sit!
Einstein? Oh, if he bites me, you'll be in a world of trouble, citizen. Wait, I know that creature. Officer Parker, that's the stray that keeps escaping the kennel. I thought he was muzzled.
I took the muzzle off.
You what?
That's right, he's my dog now.
Citizen, you are in violation of Statute 357K.
Parker, demerit this hooligan at once. I'll return this creature to the kennel.
Yes, ma'am.
Filthy, wretched beasts.
Don't worry, Einie. Once I fix all this, you'll be back with Doc and romping through time.
Now stay out of trouble, unless you want a visit from Citizen Brown.
More trouble, more. So let's
Mom?
keep asking her. Let's go
I feel like I don't know anybody anymore.
Well, Martin, that could be a sign you need to get out more.
Let's start.
Is there any way I could talk to Citizen Brown?
Oh, you know how difficult that is, Martin. The great man spends so much time coming up with new rules and demerits that he barely has time to talk to us anymore. I guess that's the price we pay for a safe, happy city.
So he doesn't see anyone?
Not unless someone starts rolling up the demerits. He still takes a personal interest in those situations.
And
of course you could talk to Mrs. Brown.
Clara?
No, silly. Edna.
Edna Strickland?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All right, let's talk.
Subject.
Alrighty, dear.
What about you, Mom?
What about me?
What are you doing? Polishing that
What are you
statue?
doing out here polishing the statue?
I know. I was scheduled to clean the clock this month, but then Needle's mom ate some of that bad tofu that's been going around. So there was some reshuffling in the L sector duty roster, and here I am. I kinda wish I was cleaning the clock, though. So much nicer up there without all the cameras.
The cameras?
Wave to Big Brother, or Big Husband in this case.
So...
Alright, let's talk about something else.
Alrighty, dear.
Well, my guess would be that her stash is up there at the clock, but how do I get there? I might be hiding something. A little privacy. Yeah. Camera. Let's see. So that's the camera. What do we have in our inventory? Not much. Can I? Or do I have to turn that statue up and around?
What happened? What the heck am I looking at?
Yes!
Alright, so let's see what good old Lorraine is up to.
Mom, now that Dad isn't watching.
Oh, Martin!
Was that a flask, Mom?
Flask? Don't be ridiculous.
Look, it's okay, Mom. Get a hold of yourself.
Oh, your father's right. I'm backsliding. But it's been so hard, what with your brother and sister leaving, and then your father getting obsessed with his monitors, and...
Let me take care of the flask. Dad doesn't have to know anything about it.
Oh, thank you, sweetheart. I couldn't bear the thought of facing your father over this.
So now we pick up the flask.
This timeline sucks. Mom and Dad are fighting again. Mom's drinking. It's like everything Doc and I ever did to fix things is falling apart. Time to get some attention.
Squawk box? Attention?
What's the problem, citizen?
Everything's perfectly all right now. We're fine. We're all fine now. Thank you. How are you?
Hands up, citizen. Assume the position.
Opposition.
Here goes nothing.
Oh, yeah, okay.
There better be apple juice in this.
Why don't you open it and find out?
Don't get smart with me.
That's no apple juice.
I knew you were no good, McFly.
Officer Parker, what seems to be the problem here?
Citizen McFly, ma'am. Came strolling up with a 181B violation in his pocket.
Ugh. You, young citizen, where did you get that booze?
Nowhere?
Is he being smart with me?
Yeah, he played that attitude on me as well.
Could we just fast forward the lecture and just get this over with already?
No! Officer, demerit him severely. And as for the alcohol, drop it into the recycling bin.
With pleasure, ma'am. Now, keep your nose clean, or you'll find yourself in front of Citizen Brown.
Break some rules, try hooking up with Jennifer and making a scene. Okay, that's done. Next one then. Da, 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 da.
McFly, you're a real buzzkill, you know that?
What he's up to.
You and Jennifer? Really?
Oh, is the poor little nerd jealous?
Well, yeah, and a little disgusted.
That's probably the soup.
Hmm.
You got a cold or something?
Ugh, it's allergies. I swear there's a dog hanging out around here somewhere.
A dog?
Yeah, and the stupid mutt keeps trying to steal my free samples.
See ya.
Nothing
Smell you
here.
later.
Anything back here?
Give me a can of spray paint. I got an urge to paint something.
Happy little trees? Get yourself a watercolor kit. I'm not sharing my wall.
And that's that.
Locked.
What do I... Can I just let...
Check this out.
What? You swiped your big brother's guitar? Is that supposed to impress me?
It's not my brother's, it's mine.
Yeah, sure. And you'd play it for me, only you don't have an amp.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Pathetic.
Dum. So... I guess we gotta find an amp. But where would we find an amp? An amplifier. A speaker of some kind. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Can we go down here? No, we can't. Back to the hints! You can't just turn it. You already got a guitar playing boyfriend. Ah, haha. Jennifer needs to see how you compare to Leech. Keep egging her and she'll put you to the test. Jennifer, this one you won't impress. So tell her to get her boyfriend out here for a better. Alright. So back we go. To Jennifer.
Yeah?
You and don't bleach already. Nah.
You and Leech, Jennifer?
Hey, don't badmouth Leech. There's a lot more to him than soup, you know.
Like what?
For one thing, he wields an axe like nobody's business.
Guitar.
So you got yourself a new guitar player.
What can I say? I'm a girl who appreciates a hot lick.
Yeah, I remember. Come on, Jennifer. Nobody in town plays guitar like me.
I'm talking electric guitar, Martin. I'm gonna be honest, the ukulele has to go.
I can outplay Leech any day.
I can outplay your loser boyfriend any day of the week.
You're that desperate to get to first base.
Did you say first or fourth?
I'd give you 2.5. But first you gotta prove you've got better fingers than Leech. You ready to throw down?
I was born ready.
You got a guitar?
Never leave home without it.
Hold on.
You can knock on my door anytime.
Hold it, we got company.
McFly, what's that was doing here?
He says he can outplay you. I told him, there's no one in Hill Valley better than you. You wanna go prove it?
The Ring of Rock?
The Ring of Rock.
Don't crush him too bad. Just teach him a lesson.
What do we have? Just straight up give up. Hey, you're copying my move. Don't catch on. That dude's just copying me. left, climb onto what's it? Hop. I have no idea what's going on. To the right? Apparently
You
not.
cut my cord, you asshole! Somebody should have cut it a long time ago, McFly. The winner and undefeated champion of Hill Valley.
Claim your prize, champ.
Well, back to work. See you, loser. I can't believe you'd let him get away with that. He totally broke the rules.
There are no rules in rock and roll, Martin. That's why a guy like you shouldn't compete.
Well.
That leads to the soup mo. Leech is in there. I'd rather he come out here.
Yeah, we've been there, done that. What?
Yeah?
I want a rematch.
Ooh, you got nerve, McFly. You really want to be humiliated like that again?
It's nothing but a poser. I got the technique.
Do you now?
Want a sample?
Maybe. If you can beat Leech.
I already swatted you once, McFly. Shouldn't you be lying in the gutter? I was, but then your mom threw me out. What'd you say, my mother?
Try not to leave any scars, baby.
Ah, good old your mama jokes. I guess move to the left. I have no idea. Climb on the platform. That seems like you could fall off that, but how? And why? And this game is just. No, not that amp, the other amp. Scissor kick. And he's gonna cut the cord again. Yeah, okay.
Hey, you looking for a fight?
Making a
We just
bit
had one. I beat you.
sense.
Again. Well, that was fun. I'll see you later.
Love is a battlefield.
Okay, well. So. See, I feel like there should be something to here, but there is hints. Leech plays big and dirty. Maybe too big for his own good. And watch out, He cheats. Yeah, no shit. Maybe he wouldn't be so good with his amp knocked over. If you can get Leech to knock over his own amp, you might also get him to trip himself on a precarious. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do, I get. Rematch. This is gonna take forever. Oh,
Yeah?
Leech might think he's.
Ooh, nice axe.
yeah.
Again?
Yeah.
What can I. Then yeesh.
To the vic.
Okay, so we have this, but see, there's always this mirroring, I guess. When I'm over there, he's over there. Okay, so I move towards Jennifer. He's on there. Towards him there. Okay, so let's move back towards the amp. He moves towards his amp. And moves back. Over there. Back towards the amp. Okay. This is gonna take forever. Jeez. So just a flourish. Moves him over there. Now we have switched sides. See, okay.
Hey, you looking for a fight?
Yada yada yada. Smoochy smoochy, yeah. Come on.
Well.
I hate this.
Yeah?
Your paint's starting to streak.
Ah! Yeah?
I cannot play him
Leech
any
might think
day.
he's got chops, but I invented rock and roll.
Ooh, nice axe. Your mommy buy that for you?
Looks like someone can't take crushed for an answer.
Okay, so if we do the scissor kick, I knock over my amp. Oh, see? Jesus, why was that so fucking complicated? Now we move towards Jennifer. And now we climb up on the platform. My god, why did that take me forever to... And now I guess it's just a hop, isn't it?
Huh?
Yep. Finally.
Martin McFly. That was That was totally awesome.
What can I say? Some guys got it and some guys don't.
You broke my headstock.
I think I've got a new idol. Come here.
Wait, I got a better idea. What was it you called me? A square?
A girl's entitled to make a mistake, isn't she? Oh. Oh.
Hooliganism! Delinquency! Officer Parker! I just caught these two degenerates violating statute number...
Jennifer!
Daddy!
476D!
Open mouths?
And tongues.
You've gone too far, Jennifer.
What's the big deal? It's only hormones.
Stop! We don't use words like that in this town.
I'll deal with you later, young lady. We're gonna have to have a long talk about the Citizen Plus program.
What?
Oh, come on.
Officer, give Mr. McFly a 476D's worth of demerits. I'll tend to your wayward
Yes,
daughter.
ma'am. And this is for getting my daughter in trouble with Citizen Edna. Now keep out of trouble, or Citizen Brown will come down on you like a brick wall.
McFly!
Hey, Jennifer. Are you still angry with me?
Angry? Nah. The threat of being Citizen Plussed was worth it just to see my dad's veins go all purple like that.
Great, because I gotta go.
Geez, Martin, what's gotten into you? Booze, dogs, necking in public? It's like you're a different guy today. A way cooler guy.
I know this is gonna be hard to believe, but I'm the same guy I've always been. It's everyone else who's messed up. And stop calling me Martin. It's Marty.
Well, Marty, what's next on the agenda? Knocking over banks?
Maybe. What's a guy gotta do to get in trouble around here?
Toppling the patriarchy?
I think you're about to find out.
You, citizen.
Get out of here, Jen.
Not a problem.
Are you Martin Seamus McFly?
Yes?
We have a warrant for your detention.
Detention?
You've accrued over 15,000 demerits in the past 24 hours.
Cool.
Is it, young Mr. McFly? Is being branded as a criminal of weak moral character cool?
I'm not weak.
But you are in a heap of trouble.
Trouble?
Oh my, yes. But don't worry, we're here to take care of you.
Like your Citizen Plus program took care of Biff?
Perhaps. The program is in need of new volunteers. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. First, let's see what Citizen Brown has to say about your particular strain of antisocial behavior.
You're taking me to Citizen Brown?
Immediately. Officers, away with him.
Yes, ma'am.
It's about time.
I always knew your goody two-shoes A+ student act was too good to be true.
Come in, citizen. Martin McFly, age 18, resident of Sector L, Father George, Mother Lorraine, president of the Junior Brown Brigade, recipient of a full-ride scholarship to Strickland College, winner of the Courthouse Challenge to Portman Award, 0 demerits until this
To the
morning.
other apartment there.
The obvious question, Mr. McFly, is... What happened to you?
What happened to you? That was my way to see you. I'm a time traveler. What happened to you?
Jesus Christ, Doc, what happened to you?
Doc. Interesting. You regard me as a doctor, indicating awareness that you're suffering from some variety of mental disorder. That's a hopeful sign, Martin. Of course, I'm not actually a doctor, but I do have the tools to turn you around and put you back on the road to societal normalization. Shall we begin with a few questions to establish a baseline?
Forget questions. You're the one who needs to turn around.
Explain.
Everybody's not supposed to be like this. You're not supposed to be like this. I'm not supposed to be in this timeline. I don't know why we got here. I don't know. You're not supposed to be like this.
This, what you've turned into, it's all wrong. You're supposed to be a scientist, an inventor. You created the flux capacitor, and we went on all these crazy adventures in time, and your hair, you don't look good, Doc.
So you believe this interview is really more about me than you?
Yes.
You went to all this trouble just to deliver a message to me in person?
Yes.
A cry for help, as it were.
Yes. No, wait.
Tell me, Martin, is your mother on the sauce again?
Not where I'm from. Leave Mom out of it.
Forget my mother. She's not the issue here.
Don't ever forget your mother, Martin. Your parents are your superiors, and respect for one's superiors is absolutely essential to the Hill Valley Order. I'm surprised your father hasn't set you straight on this point. He's shown himself to be a very obedient and cooperative citizen.
You mean a warped citizen? Leave my dad out of it? That's not the dad I know.
Not where I come from. When I left here, both my parents were happy and well-adjusted. Okay, they didn't start out that way, but that's where your time machine comes in.
Time machine?
Yeah, Doc, listen to me. You don't remember it, but you built a time machine out of a DeLorean.
Why?
Why not? Why not?
Well, just for the hell of it, I guess. Plus, the steel frame of the DeLorean, dispersal, I don't know. It was important for some reason.
Fascinating.
Yes, it is fascinating. It's amazing. It's incredible. But you don't know it because you've never invented it. You're not the real Doc Brown. You gotta believe me.
And this is because?
Everything got screwed up when I went back in time to 1931.
Sounds like this time machine is a very impractical and dangerous invention.
No.
Yes, I mean, no. What I mean is it's messed up a lot of things, but first, it made a lot of things better. Like my mom and my dad. It was only thanks to your time machine that they ever became successful and happy.
So they're happy.
But they're not, because you summoned me back in time, and somehow your timeline got messed up, and everybody else is along with it.
I see.
No, you don't. Think back. Don't you remember me? We knew each other when you were 18. I'm Michael Corleone.
Incredible. This case is more serious than I'd imagined. The boy has fabricated an alternate reality.
This is the alternate for think I'm crazy. Sure, that's some this. Yeah, well, that's the. Let's go for chaos. Think I'm crazy. Would that it were so simple.
You think I'm crazy? I guess maybe I sound crazy, but you gotta believe me.
Calm down, Martin. I'm not blaming you for anything. The failure is ours, not yours. Obviously, there was a drastic flaw in your social conditioning.
Yeah, you don't understand.
No, I don't understand yet, but I want to. I want to get at the root of your problem. Keep talking. Take your time. Look around the room. Perhaps something here will stimulate your memory.
What do we have here for the Einstein? A clock. The monitors? I guess. A movie ticket.
You still got the movie ticket.
Indeed I do. The memento of my first date with Edna. I took her to see The Virtuous Husband.
And you never saw Frankenstein. You were supposed to go see Frankenstein that night. It was gonna give you the inspiration you needed to pull off your big demonstration at the Hill Valley Expo.
Inspired by Frankenstein? How whimsical, not to mention historically inaccurate. My darling wife is all the scientific muse I've ever needed. From my successful demonstration at the 31 Expo all the way up to my cutting-edge Citizen Plus program.
Successful? It was supposed to be a failure.
Clock.
Something about that clock looks familiar.
Do can escape. Oh, I mean, can we just give
Remember
him the
this?
time?
Carl Sagan escapes. June 13th, 1931. Yes, I remember the incident back when crime went unchecked in Hill Valley.
I'm the one who rescued him, and I did it with the help of your first invention, the rocket-powered drill.
The rocket-powered drill. Never worked. Failed and misguided contraption with a tendency to explode. An impressively detailed illusion. Keep talking.
Look, there's some stuff in the office that would surely have convinced me, yes. Some of the things to the past might not be obvious, but they are on or around the desk. It's my little blue eye, young Emmett and his father. I can walk. Totally
So
forgot
that's
that was
what
a
Judge
thing.
Brown looked like. I never actually saw him.
Of course not. He died before you were born. He was my biggest supporter, after my wife, of course.
That's a switch. Last time I saw your younger self, you and your dad had just had a big falling out over your decision to become an inventor instead of a lawyer. Isn't that right?
Bizarre fantasy life. Go on. Proceed.
Let's have a look on this side. Fished. What?
Hey, this is your fish tank.
Yes, that is my fish tank.
It looks much better without all the bacteria.
What? Edna just had it cleaned.
Yeah, but in 1931 it was full of bacteria that we used to make rocket fuel. Remember?
Stop trying to confuse me! My whole life has been dedicated to the practical use of technology to shape a more efficient, orderly society. Ask anyone. It's a fact. You can look it up.
You know better, right? Emmett?
Wrong. Do you see this picture? I keep it close by me to remind me of the moment when my life's course became clear. August 25th, 1931. The day I single-handedly captured Kid Tannen, the scourge of Hill Valley.
Single-handedly?
And not incidentally the day I caught the eye of Edna Strickland, my scientific muse and the love of my life. Take a look. What you see there is a young man who understands his destiny.
That's not what I see.
What do you see?
I see. Come on, game. Take a look. I see myself.
Could that be? I think it is.
What?
It's me, and you, the other you.
It is me. And you. But how? Michael? It's impossible.
No, it's science. Your science, Doc.
In this other world, the one you say you come from, am I happy there?
Very happy. You've got two great sons.
Sons?
Yes, and a fantastic wife.
Not Edna?
Not even remotely. And your invention. Jeez, Doc, you can go anywhere you want to. Anywhere in time. You're the luckiest guy in the universe.
And what about Hill Valley?
Hill Valley? You know it's got problems. A little bit of urban decay here, a little bit of crime there. It's a normal city. People are happy, mostly. And even when they're miserable, they're not miserable like they are in your Hill Valley.
Stop! There are no miserable people in my Hill Valley.
Give me a break. You don't really believe.
My citizens lead lives of order and peace. Nobody worries. Nobody complains.
Only because they were afraid to. Jeez, open your eyes, will you? You and Edna have got them all terrorized.
That's Mrs. Brown to you, Sonny.
Doc.
Kindly address me as Your Honor. We worked for over 50 years, my wife and I. Every waking moment devoted to ridding Hill Valley of vice and disorder. And you dare to claim that our citizens are unhappy?
Yeah, I do. I've seen it. They're just too afraid to speak up.
Afraid? Afraid of what?
afraid of the consequences of their actions, Doc. You run this place like it's a police state.
Nonsense.
I can prove it.
All right then, time travel boy. You do that. And until you do, I'm going to treat your wild story as just that, a story told by a madman. And I've determined that the best treatment is simply to let the insanity run its course.
So, is the interview over? Should I leave?
Please do. I'm very busy. I've got a city to run.
Fine, but I'll be back with proof.
All right. So let's get the proof.
Doc wants proof that Hill Valley isn't the perfect place he thinks it is. One smoking gun coming up. Dad!
Pop out the tape, son. I think it's done rewinding.
Whoa, take it easy. Sit here.
Guess I blacked out for a minute there. Fell out of my chair.
Fell nothing. Somebody whacked you.
Whacked me? Impossible. We take great pride in the fact that incidences of physical violence in Hill Valley have fallen to virtually
Who did it? Can you tell me?
This can't be happening.
There's gotta be a clue around here somewhere.
Well, there's a bat.
Dad, that's not one of our bats, is it?
No. McFlys never use aluminum bats. Curious.
Oh, wait, don't touch it. It's evidence.
Of what?
This misdemeanor.
Oh, why would anyone do a thing like that to a nice Sector L citizen like me?
What's the last thing you remember?
I was sitting right here, copying another incriminating scene onto my tapes. My tapes! What happened to my tapes?
Stay calm, Dad.
Are they on the floor? Do you see them? They're in a box marked raw footage.
Here it is. Raw footage.
Thank heavens.
But it's empty.
Wait a minute.
You see, I told you were just jumping to conclusions. All these dark suspicions about thieves and attackers when all the time it was just
empty.
What?
There's no tapes.
But I'm sure they were in there before.
Before whoever it was whacked you in the head and took them.
Oh my gosh, I've been mugged. Mugged in Hill Valley. They can't get away with it. Oh!
Don't worry, Dad. We'll get to the bottom of this.
Who could have done this to me?
Well, given the steel bat, I'd say it's probably Biff.
Who's been making trouble for you since, like, forever? Biff!
Biff? Ever since the Browns took an interest in him back in the 50s, he hasn't caused me a lick of trouble. Besides, thanks to the Citizen Plus program, he's as gentle as a kitten these days. Oh, it's no use. The tapes are gone. All I can do is hope against hope they don't surface and land me in trouble.
Come on, Dad. We can't just give up.
It's like grilling people. Let's look for more clues.
I mean, maybe there's some more clues around here.
What's the use? Even if we find out who took the tapes, we're not going to be able to get them back without attracting attention to ourselves.
There's gotta be something we could do to get our hands on those tapes.
Well, we can make new ones.
We can?
Sure. It may take a while, but if you're willing to help your old man out, it shouldn't take us more than, say, 6 months.
6 months? But I need those tapes now.
You need the tapes.
I need those tapes stat.
What I mean is...
Bring me pictures of Spider-Man. I hate work. I'm worried about your safety. Justice must prevail. I need to give this to Sid and Brown.
You know, your time is valuable. I would hate for you to have to redo all that work.
You said you needed the tapes.
I'm worried for safety. Justice must prevail. Justice must
It's
prevail.
the principle of it. You know, if we let the thief get away with his crime, it sets a bad example for other thieves.
You said you needed the tapes.
I gotta give it to Citizen Brown. I told him I was gonna furnish him with proof that Hill Valley isn't as happy as he thinks it is. When I was in his office, just before I came here.
You had an interview with Citizen Brown?
It wasn't easy to get, believe me. I had to break all kinds of rules.
You've been breaking rules?
Harboring stray dogs, kissing girls in public, getting caught with mom's flask.
That is the most far-fetched story I've ever heard.
It's true.
You forget I'm your father. I know your history.
Yeah, well, history's changed.
Prove it.
How could we? Photo.
I don't think they'd be interested in a picture of my dad.
Ah. Come on, that would have been easy.
Greetings, programs. Barack 2.0. Anatomical constructs for sciences of all sorts. Boring.
What else? What else? What else? So, Dog's Notebook.
Like I want to remind anyone that the new me couldn't get a date to prom.
There's one last thing you have to convince. You're delinquent. Oh, got it. So, stack of demerits.
Read him and weep.
Demerits, but
it was the only way.
I don't understand.
Dad, listen to me. I mean, really listen. You and I both know that things aren't right here. Citizen Brown might have started with good intentions, but his Hill Valley's just made everybody miserable.
Shh! You said that to him?
Basically, yeah.
Oh, there go our privileges.
No, wait, I got him to listen, Dad, and he's gonna make things right for you and Mom and all of us. I can't explain how. You're just gonna have to trust me on this.
Okay.
But first I have to show him your tapes to prove my point.
Oh, no. No.
Dad.
This scheme of yours, maybe you know what you're doing, I can't say. But leave me out of
Dad.
it. I don't like trouble. I can't handle it. It's not in my genes.
But...
Do it for the family, do it for Citizen Brown, do it for Arthur.
Do it for your father.
My father?
Yeah, Arthur McFly.
I know his name.
Did he have something to do with putting away Kid Tannen, you know, way back when?
Yes. Yes, he did. Where'd you hear about that? It was way back before Citizen Brown cleaned up the town, before I was even born. Everyone lived in terror of Kid Tannen and his goons. But Dad stood up to him. He had evidence of Kid's guilt, see, and he risked his life to deliver it to the authorities. Never be afraid to do the right thing. That's what he always used to tell me.
And what are you doing?
Trying to remember which is the right feed.
Feed to what?
To the surveillance camera, the one in the yard.
Wait a minute. You have a surveillance camera trained on yourself?
Of course. Gotta cover all bases. Now help me figure out which monitor I'm on.
Switch. There we are.
Hello?
There, that looks like us. So the surveillance tape must be on this VCR. This must be before the attack. Let's see. I remember cleaning the playback heads at 5:30. The attack couldn't have been very long after.
Oh, it's Biff!
But it can't be him. The Citizens Plus program has rendered him as gentle as a kitten. Huh?
That's just very,
I can't understand
gentle.
it. It's not the way he's supposed to behave. Why, even the old Biff would never...
Wait, what's that weird flashing on his wrist?
Let's find out. I knew this zoom and enhance feature would come in handy someday. Cost me a bundle at the hobby shop.
Whoa, that's...
It's his digital watch. Wonder why it's doing that. Hey, wait, stop the picture. Can you zoom in anymore?
Zoom in it.
X11?
You know what that means?
Not yet.
Lorraine!
Don't lay into me, George. I've got something very important to say, and then I'm going to be leaving again.
I've got something important to say, too. I was attacked and
It's always
robbed.
about you, isn't it? You can't just wait and listen to my news. Oh, no. You have to go and beat me to the punch.
Pull yourself together.
That's right.
Did
You
hear
two
what I
sort
just
things
said?
out. I've got some business to attend to.
I'm more together than I've been in months, George. For your information, I haven't had a drink all day.
Okay, so back into the city.
Biff!
Whoa, settle down there, fella.
You beat up my dad.
Do we have a problem here, citizens?
No, officer. Just a little misunderstanding. I'm sure we can work it out. Right, Martin?
Sure.
Okay. Let me know if you need any help, Mr. Tannen.
Now let's see if we can get to the bottom of this.
Yeah, let's.
Where'd you be my dad? Where's my dad's secret tape?
Why'd you hurt my dad, Biff? He never did anything to you in this timeline.
Timeline? What are you talking about?
Don't play dumb. I saw you on camera.
I can't hurt anybody. Thanks to Citizen Plus, I blow chunks whenever I even think about doing bad stuff. See?
Where were you?
If you didn't beat up my dad, then where have you been for the last couple of hours?
Well, I was...
What?
That's strange. I don't remember.
What's
the last thing you remember before your memory loss?
Well, I was handing out flyers for the Citizen Plus program, just like I'd been doing all day. I just finished giving some leftover bologna to a cute little squirrel when Miss Edna came by.
Edna?
Yeah, she wanted to run a diagnostic on my Citizen Plus watch. I must have fallen asleep or something, because when she was done, it was an hour later. And then your mom came by.
Edna?
Biff, your watch. Does X11 mean anything to you?
X11? Is that a new band or something? I don't go in for that new hippity-hoppity stuff.
It's not a band, Biff. It's a mode on your Citizen Plus watch.
Weird. I've never seen it look like that. Heck, I can barely get this thing to stop blinking. See?
Okay, so let's see what we can do. That's that.
Cool.
Mode.
Hey, I didn't know you could do that.
So let's put it to X. 11.
I've got a few more questions, Biff.
All right, Martin.
So the last thing you remember before my dad got beat up is Edna fiddling with your watch?
Yeah, that does sound pretty bad, doesn't it?
What was my mom doing here?
Oh, she was just handing over her paperwork for the Citizen Plus program.
What?
Oh, yeah. I don't know how to tell you this, Martin, but your mom's in pretty rough shape.
Yeah, but to sign up for Citizen Plus.
She was on the fence for a while, too. But after you took the blame for her secret drinking problem, she realized she needed serious help.
Oh, no. Mom.
But where's my dad's
What'd you do with my dad's secret videotape?
Secret videotape?
You know, the one that shows how people are fed up with all these screwy rules and laws.
You lost me, Martin. But that tape sounds dangerous. It should probably be dumped in the recycling bin.
Okay, I think we're
Stay
done
here, Biff.
No problem, Marty. I want to get to the bottom of this, too.
What to do?
I've got a few more.
All right, Martin.
Yeah. know anything about my...
So you really don't know anything about my dad's secret tape?
Oh no, I'd never walk around with subversive material like that.
Stay here, Biff.
No problem.
Can I take a look in there?
No. Once an item has been placed in the decycling bin, it's gone. Forever.
You know, but this suspect, and you've got a clue about this watch. But then, yeah, I did. What is the key? Yeah. And I put that to X11. Didn't I?
I've got a few more questions, Biff.
All right, Martin.
Biff. Watch X11.
I've got a few more questions.
All right, Martin.
Biff.
Watch. So.
Biff? Okay, that's weird.
Did you attack my dad? Where's my dad safe? Start your shoes. Did you attack my dad?
Did you attack my dad? Now we're getting somewhere.
Sounds like Chewbacca. Why'd you attack my dad?
Why'd you attack my dad? Where's my dad's tape? The decycling bin? Could you do me a favor and go get my dad's tape?
Hey, Mr. Tannen. What's up? Is that McFly kid bothering you? Hey, you can't go in there! Hey!
Whoa! Holy smokes! What happened to him?
I don't know. No one's ever jumped into the decycling bin before.
Well, where does it go?
That information is above my pay grade. Oh, jeez. I'm in a lot of trouble now. Don't move a muscle, McFly. I gotta go tell Citizen Brown about this.
That means I can now jump.
I've got a really bad feeling about this. Well, here goes nothing.
Gosh, ma'am, did I do something wrong?
Did I do something? Mr. Tannen, I put a lot of work into honing you as the first Citizen Plus. What on earth possessed you to assault a police officer and dive headfirst into the decycling bin?
Did I do all that?
Lord, I thought your father was dim.
No, really, I don't remember doing anything like that. The last thing I remember, I was showing that nice McFly kid my watch. Then, blam, I'm down here and you're yelling at me.
McFly? McFly.
Strickland.
Oh, hi, Martin.
Give me the tapes, Edna.
Mr. Tannen, please restrain our guest.
Biff, stop!
Stars.
Stop! Oh no.
Oh, he's nice. Yeah, he is.
Pinball parts?
I don't know. I just...
Biff, look! Girly mags!
Boobies. Huh?
Tannen, focus.
Oh, yeah. Well... What do we have on this side, then?
Novelties? Biff, whoopee cushions. You never had much of a sense of humor.
Beer.
Hey, look over there. It's beer.
Beer? What's going on?
Biff Howard Tannen, obey your programming. You see, Mr. McFly, thanks to the enhancements I've made to the Citizen Plus program, I can bring even the most rabid of dogs to heel. It's no use.
Come on, Biff, snap out of it.
Cigars?
Biff, aren't those your favorite cigars?
Cubans? Where am I?
Tannen, I didn't go behind my namby-pamby husband's back so you could wallow in your vices.
Ow.
What else? Do we have license plates?
Biff, isn't that the license plate to your car?
Sheila?
Tannen, listen to me.
Babes. Booze. What the Mommy?
Tannen, get up, you useless slacker.
Come on, Edna, give the poor jerk a break.
A break? You sound like my wishy-washy husband, always trying to find the good in people, never wanting to accept the fact that some people are just born bad.
Maybe,
Some
but that
people.
doesn't give you the right to turn them into zombies. Now, give me my dad's tapes so I can...
You mean those tapes I erased while you were struggling with my zombie?
What? Come on.
Utopias are fragile things, Mr. McFly. Especially when overseen by minds as distractible as my husband's.
No. No.
Edna!
Doc?
Emmett, what are you doing here?
I came down here to investigate a troubling report involving Mr. Tanner.
Doc, you gotta stop her. She...
Silence!
Okay.
I was concerned there might be a flaw in my Citizen Plus program. Imagine my surprise when I found my wife perverting my life's work. Is this what it's all been about, Edna? All those years?
Yeah.
All our struggles to cure society's
Magazines in the back.
illnesses? Just to create a world where free will can be turned off with a flick of a switch?
Oh, please, Emmett. You wanted this just as much as I did. Remember? If only we could tell someone to stay off the grass, and so help us, they would never tread foot on a well-manicured lawn again. That's what Citizen Plus does. It makes rules unbreakable. I only gave it the slightest of changes.
Enough! We will not have this discussion here.
But...
Go home and wait for me.
Fine.
Doc.
Father, what have I done?
Don't be as hard on yourself. I'm sorry about Edna. Your father wouldn't blame you. Don't be sorry.
Doc, don't be so hard on yourself. This Hill Valley may be a little messed up.
Calm down,
Oh,
Brad.
okay, a lot messed up, but you were just trying to help people.
Or was I just entranced by the challenge of transforming the human psyche like so many chemicals?
I'm sure he wouldn't blame you for all this, Doc.
He was so happy when I gave up my childish dreams in favor of Edna's more practical pursuits. Are you proud of me now, Father?
And last but not least.
I'm sorry about Edna, Doc. She didn't seem so bad back in 1931.
No, she wasn't. When we were first dating, she was so spirited and principled, compassionate. When did I lose her? Ah, enough wallowing. What's done is done. It's time to look forward.
Maybe, but maybe not.
What?
Your notebook from the other timeline.
Not this foolishness again.
Look, you can use it to repair the time machine and fix all this so it never happened. everyone could be back the way they're supposed to be. You, Edna, Jennifer, my parents. Doc, you once told me if you put your mind to it, you could accomplish anything. Well, accomplish this.
There's a lot of empty pages.
The only one you need is right here.
Flux capacitor. Oh, ooh, that's
Great Scott.
okay. That's a nice touch.
Martin, this could work. It'll take time, of course, but once it's done, we'll have all the time in the world. Ha ha!
Doc?
Martin, we must get started at once. Come on!
Can we bring Einie along?
The dog, yes, of course. You know, I used to love dogs before Edna came along.
You don't say.
I'll go ahead and start preparing a lab. Edna will be furious, but who cares? We've got a time machine to fix. Woohoo!
We do. So let's open the cage.
Don't worry, boy. I'll get you out of here in no time. What is it, Einie?
McFly.
Oh.
Hey, Biff. You okay?
Yeah, I'm okay. Better than I've been in a long time, you know?
So you remember...
That witch making me do stuff? Yeah, she'll get what's coming to her. No one tells Biff Tannen what to do. No one.
Hey, I'm the guy who snapped you out of it.
Really? Because all I remember is a punk kid who thought it'd be funny to make me jump down a hole.
Ah. Down, Biff. Stay.
Finding fun in my inventory. I mean, I've got the guitar, but I don't think so. Cage? Open the cage?
All right.
McFly!
Oh, crap.
All right, McFly. Time to race the music.
Face.
To face,
It's
I think.
face the music, you idiot. I hope I don't run out of rock. Einie, sick him!
Whoa!
Place your bets.
What the?
Let's get out of here, Einie.
Alrighty.
Sorry I took so long. Biff came around and jumped me. I totally laid him out with the old
Martin McFly.
Edna?
It's almost impressive how many years of work and planning you nearly ruined in just a few short hours.
Where's Doc?
Oh, Doc. My husband is in a better place.
Better place? What have you done to him?
Relax, Martin. We've got everything under control.
Oh,
No!
Clockwork Orange, nice. Oh yeah, yeah, I see. Interesting. So, next one, Clockwork Orange?
Here's the real story.
Okay.
I'm a Marty McFly from
Let's
an
see
alternate timeline.
Edna, why?
Because you're weak, Emmett.
What can I say? She's my muse.
I'm not sure I like where this is going.
It's almost embarrassing how devoted he is to me.
You gotta believe me, Jennifer. This whole town's gone crazy, and Citizen Brown and I are the only ones who can fix it.
There is no future for us.
To be continued in Back to the Future, the game. Double Visions coming soon. Alright, so that is this. next stream, next episode, whatever, will be probably on Saturday. So yeah, now we just wait for the credits to finish rolling. Yeah, well, no, I did not even know where that sentence was gonna go, so never mind. Yeah, if you watched this until this point, thank you for watching. I hope it's sort of fun. I don't know. At least, well, I'm having fun, and I guess that's something. So, yeah. Back to the menu. And with that, I shall finish this stream. Thank you. Thanks for watching, and bye bye.